Hey, I'm Ross from Medics.
This is Limp Bizkit.
Okay, so Ross from Medics, and then you said that, I'm going to say we're at Mainframe, yeah. Hi, I'm Ross from Medics.
I've just peed myself.
I feel like I know Austria pretty well now, because with Medics, like there's three of us, and me and Dan alternate doing the DJing. So we take it in turns, you know, take gigs in as it comes. And it's just so happened that every time in the last year, Dan's got to go to all these cool places. You know, he's been like to Milan, LA, and stuff. Every time I'm in Austria, so it's just like I feel like this is kind of like a second home now. But yeah. Recently for Medics, it's kind of just been a lot of studio. Like I think we're at a point now where we're trying to come into more of a sound, because I think before we're very all over the place just because, you know, we like all kinds of music. So, you know, like we've made really heavy tunes, we've made really vocal heavy tunes. So now we're just kind of experimenting, and yeah, we've got a few singles lined up. Like the next one we've just done a collaboration with Shimon. So, and that's pretty heavy. It's more of like a headsy, like, you know, real drum and bass kind of thing. So yeah, it's just kind of studio experimenting time for us at the moment. All the new tunes are very vocal heavy, and yeah, like kind of less like, you know, crazy bass sounds, because we feel like we've done that now, yeah, and we're kind of going into like phase 2 of Medics, and so yeah, that's what we're up to really. Like special shows I always love playing is actually like Mainframe is a really good one for me. I always enjoy Mainframe, and I always enjoy playing in Innsbruck as well. There's a cool little crew out there. They book really small shows. It's kind of, you know, like 400, 500 people, but they always pack it out and they're crazy. Like so, yeah, I really enjoy coming to Austria, but I think we're really looking forward to getting out to America again, you know, because it's a bit different over there, and it's really good fun, really good fun. Yeah.
One of my good friends, Omar, MC Rays, back home, he took me to like one of my first raves with my friend Andrew. That was like a couple years back, and it just blew my mind. Like just hearing the sub bass and everything, it was just like the energy and the creativity in the music was just so amazing that I was just hooked. So I just started buying records and just emptied my bank account and started learning how to make tracks. And a couple years later, I started sending stuff out and meeting different people. And I was making tracks for John Roldex's label at one point, and that's when I made Headlock. And he actually ended up passing that to Andy C, who you know, ended up just playing it. And I wasn't very good at labeling my tracks and stuff, and didn't even have my name on it or email or anything. And then 6 months later, he hits me up on AIM, and he's like, hey, like, is this Rene? Like, have I found you, whatever? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I've been playing your track, man. Like, it's great. Like, do you have anything else? And I was just like, holy shit, like, are you serious? You know, and then, you know, the track hadn't come out yet or anything, and so we sort of talked about it, and it ended up coming out on RAM. He wanted to hear more stuff, so I just kept sending him stuff, and then yeah, they wanted to sign me to RAM, so that's how that went down. So recently we had the new single "Where My Lady's At" with B-side with "I Want More" on the AA side, and that's done really well. And since then, there's been a remix for Chris Lake that I did called for his new release called Helium, and that's been going down really well. I did that came out on Ultra Music just recently. And yeah, there's like so much stuff in the works. We've got some more singles coming out that I can't really announce yet, but we're working towards an album project, so the second album's going to come out soon, so really excited for that. There's been so many memorable gigs, you know, like it's just been getting better and better. It's like every time I go on a tour, the level just goes up and up and up, and some stuff just stands out in your mind as being like really amazing. And one of those gigs was Outlook Festival. I did that last summer, and it's just incredible. It's like anywhere you go in the festival, it's just amazing, like forward-thinking bass music, and it's just so well put together, and it's such a good vibe, and everyone's just having such a good time. So playing that festival was like a real highlight for me. Like, I hope I get a chance to do it again. I mean, like, the sound's always evolving for me. Like, if I've got a new synth, like, I'm gonna use it. You know, if I've got a new piece of equipment, I'm gonna play with it. Like, I'm not gonna get set in my ways at all. Like, I'm always gonna be trying different formats for the music, trying even different tempos, you know, different styles of production. Like, oh, absolutely. Like, for me, it's all about keeping it open, because that's what keeps the creativity going. I love, like, making a lot of mistakes. Like, you should hear the stuff on my hard drive. Like, there's terrible stuff on there, you know, because I'm just experimenting and just trying new things, and you gotta make mistakes. You gotta make the crappy tunes, you know, for a lack of a better word, and then out of that, you know, you find some real gold, and then you can explore that further and dig deeper with that, and then you sort of cultivate something that's like newer and original and just like unique to me, you know, because I'm not satisfied with just making something that's like in the main vein and the same as what everybody else is doing. Like, I want to be able to still DJ the tracks, like I still want to be able to play it next to somebody else's track, but I just want to feel like it's mine, you know. And so I think so far it's been good. You know, you just make enough music that you can pick out the good ones, and you know, I feel like I've got a sense of my sound now, so it's just gonna keep going, keep evolving.
Where my ladies at?
Hi, I'm DJ Aphrodite, this is Mainframe. Okay, what is my favourite sandwich? My favourite sandwich is a cheese and beef and caramelised onion chutney sandwich. I don't have that many gigs. I have that between 6 and 12 a month, and that's not that many. Oh, the hardest touring period. The hardest touring periods you get are when you are doing a show every day, city. I think the most I've ever done in a row is 5 in a row, without a break. And you look forward to being in a city for 2 days in a row, because that means you can do your laundry, you can rest, you can actually not check out of your hotel by lunchtime. A lot of people say they kind of like were introduced into drum and bass with my music, or I was the first person that they liked, or that I'm a legend. I love all that. I don't know how long it's going to go on for. I've decided to get back in the studio recently. I didn't have a particularly great marriage, for during that marriage, I wasn't really able to go in the studio. But now I have a new girlfriend and I'm able to have free time. So I'm actually back in the studio again, and that's good fun. Because there's nothing, the best feeling you have as a DJ or as a DJ producer is playing a record to the crowd that go crazy, and the record is something that you've made. Yeah, and that's the thing that I love most. As far as other countries go, okay, you have England, which is a spiritual home of drum and bass, and yes, you see people react to the music you play, maybe a bit more from the heart and soul. But to be honest with you, most crowds are the same wherever you play. The same thing is going on as in your country as everywhere else. You know, everyone else is listening to drum and bass. Everyone else is smoking weed. Everyone else goes out to their friend's house and sits around, or they sit on YouTube all night and watch the movie. It's the same thing going on in practically every country, and the same people are dancing to the same stuff. The only thing that changes is there are slightly different tastes wherever you go. So my set here would be so different to the sets I play in the USA, you know. So because there's localized passions. Yes, in this venue, I remember I was blown away in one January, because it was January the 7th. I can't remember what year it was. It was about 7 or 8 years ago. And I remember there was only 2 or 3 things I had in my diary for that whole month of January. January is normally the worst month. Everyone's fucked. Everyone is recovering. And I came here to this venue, and 2,600 people came to see me, and I'll never forget that, because I was blown away, because it was like, this is January, man, what's going on? And it was awesome. No, thank you for everything for Mainframe over the years. I've loved coming here, and hopefully I'll be coming here for a few more years again.